What's good? 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 YouTube, we back in the building, back with another video for y'all, and this should be entertaining. So like and subscribe, comment below how you feel about the video. And add me on Twitch as ZayTrav.
Is sky high. No longer can we go about playing a video game and turning a face cam on and just letting chat rock with you or doing simple reactions carry you to the top. Now you literally have to grind. I mean, stream 30, 40, 50 hours a day, post clips, get on YouTube, post videos there, engage on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all these different social media platforms. It's harder than ever to become famous.
Not even famous. It's just hard to be a content creator, period, now. Like, you gotta do so much now than you had to do back then because all the apps and all the clips and all the new trends, and it's a lot. Like, y'all don't understand. Unless you're actually content creating, you really don't understand. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot of work when you have a job and you are in school and you're a young person. It's a lot. But no complaints, man. God gives his strongest battles to his toughest soldiers. You did.
On social media. And with that being said, there's a growing trend of content creators who are willing to do any and everything in order to get into that spotlight, even if it comes out the cost of their own personal sanity.
Yeah, some creators, and that's the thing. Like, some of these young people that are around my age and younger, they do anything to go viral. Like, they'll skip all the grinding. They don't want to do none of that. They just want to do what goes viral, and they'll keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And then eventually that puts your character at risk, that puts who you are at risk, that puts your life at risk. Because now people coming up to you asking you to do crazy stuff. Kids can ask you to do crazy stuff. That's all they want to see is crazy stuff or negative stuff. Because that's what you are. That's what your content is. So some of y'all are cooked out here. Some of y'all are lit and y'all got money, but some of y'all are really cooked.
You more chopper than me, you big back, ugly, stupid. That's the nose. Who chop? You're known for being the most chopped on TikTok. Who on my take it outside with me on my green. What up? Yeah, alright.
And there might be some truth to what that kid is saying. If you go on TikTok and look it up, Dabo is literally known for being the most chopped person on the internet. But how the hell did we get here? And why is he and other content creators okay with being humiliated? Shouts out to content creator FVCKDH. I want to be able to spell your name and not say it and have it ultimately bleep. But shouts out to him for the inspiration for this video. His analysis on Dabo being the most chopped person in the humiliation content game right now was very spot on. But I saw it and I thought, this is much bigger than just Dabo. This is a whole lane now. See, with the uptick in parasocial culture due to how much content we are putting out, there's been a desire for audience members to see content creators not only succeed, but also to fail. It's like watching a train wreck. You kind of can't turn away. Now, these content creators know that, so obviously their successes are going to be, plastered all over mainstream, but so will their failures. And sometimes they'll even calculate those failures to a T in order to get some clicks and some likes. Now, there are people like this that have always existed on the internet. They have some sort of kink when it comes to being put down on the internet. Think like Wings of Redemption back in the day for you old heads, or Boogie, or a recent person who came back on people's timelines who literally is crashing out on a daily basis. But now it's kind of being reworked into this new era of streamers and content creators, especially with clip farming getting out of control. They are finding a way to intentionally find ways to embarrass themselves as a part of the content.
Have you ever had a thumb up your ass? Nigga, why is you laughing? Nigga,
What? Yeah, see, this is the type of stuff they be doing, bro. They even got Silky doing this now, like, and they just be laughing, and they just do it just to get the views, bro. I'm like, I'm sorry, I could never be that thirsty for views or I just couldn't do it for a clip, and that clip gonna burn out fast, like yeah, you gonna make a lot of money off that clip, but it's like I just could never do it, man. I couldn't sit up there and do nothing wild like that, or just say nothing wild like that just for the clip. Like, it's crazy, because Silky back in the day wasn't even like this. Yeah, I mean, he would never. He was real serious. That's the funny thing. When I first was watching him for a little bit, he was like he was goofy, but he was like more serious. He didn't really talk that much. And then, like, look at where we at now.
What?
It was my own. So it's not weird. It's not weird. It was my own thumb, so it's not weird. It was my own thumb, so it's not weird. I, for like a portion of time, found this method where I would fake kiss the wall and then I would grip on my own ass.
Yeah, then he just saying. Then he got the dude. Y'all are cooked, man.
While I was beating my shit, trying to imagine it being a girl gripping on my own ass. I remember I'd smack my shit.
Now, I understand that authenticity is reigning supreme in content creation these days. Like, people want your genuine and true self. But for the love of God, Batman couldn't get that information out of me, and I'm so dead serious. And then Lacey proceeded to continue on after Silky gave him only one question. He did not have to go into further detail, but because the clip was so much more valuable than anything else, I mean, naturally, why not continue to stir the pot? Now, notice how the content streamed by the creators, literally streamed by these content creators, features and frames the creators as the content themselves, but also fishes for it, intentionally poking and prodding for information or a deeper story, or hell, even an opportunity for them to embarrass themselves. Now, what do people even gain from something like this?
Get away from me, bro. You want to away from me?
Would you like to be my balance?
Loser, bro. A fat loser.
For one, I do think that it deepens the parasocial bond, whether it be up the journey or down the journey, the good, the bad, the left, the right, all of that stuff. Because I know this embarrassing story about you, I feel like I know about you. Two, it creates more content, literally furthering jokes continuously for till the end of time, really, until the joke is run out. Now we always have something to fall back on, even if it is just at the expense of me, it doesn't even matter. And three, I'm not gonna lie, I think they get off on it. I don't know. At some point, enough would be enough to me. Now, speaking of running a joke into the ground, Dabo is literally one of the best examples of this. I swear every time I see him, or what he's known for a casual audience, is making music sometimes occasionally, and that's probably secondary, but most importantly, being in an abusive relationship with his girlfriend. The reason why I put quotes around the abuse, because some people are going to start to call me out after I show clips of him physically getting hit, is because at this point, I am to believe that Dabo genuinely enjoys this, because there's a clip that can come out after this. It started off harmless with like the whole she won't kiss you, she's a bitch situation, like she doesn't really love you, streamers are getting used for their money.
Give me two. Yeah. What the loud ass fucking kisses, dude?
That's his girl, bro. That can't be his girl, bro. She gotta be there just for the views, bro.
No.
Not in real life. That ain't his girl, bro. That's not his girl.
Or if I kiss you on the cheek.
No, I don't.
I kiss you on the cheek. I kiss you on the cheek.
But then that turned into some whole saga of unemployed news of where Dabo got cheated on by his girlfriend, and then he ended up buying her a Christmas gift. She didn't get him anything like that. Then she starts slapping and manhandling him while he's streaming.
You better get comfy, boo, because you're not leaving nowhere.
Bro, you know I've been told you I'm on IG Live. You keep doing this.
I don't give a fuck. I've been told you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who you're on the phone with. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. This is not embarrassing to me because I'm gonna fight for you.
Man, this is sad, bro. This is really sad. This is what it is now. Clips. This is what it is now. And for people like me who grinding, when I make it to the top, I'm not collabing with none of y'all niggas, bro. I'm saying that right now. Like, when I get to a point, I'm not collabing with just anybody. Sorry.
Start smiling.
This is so cute.
Yeah, show the chat.
Oh my god. Y'all, look at that. You did you a what? What the fuck did you just say? No, get up, get close. Get fucking close.
Why does she smack him, yo? Nah, she's bugging, bro. See, Come be me.
You gonna get you a snow bunny? What the fuck you mean? The fuck? Snow bunny? You want a snow bunny? This is what I come for? A snow bunny? With your dumb ass. You dumb as fuck.
Now, I know what everybody is thinking, and they want to get on their grandstand about women abusing men, Dabble's being taken advantage of, etc., etc. But I'm here to tell you that I don't believe that. Literally, he has been pressed by all his friends, you know, asking him why he allows this stuff to happen. Hell, he sat down with Plaqueboy Max, and Plaqueboy Max tried to give him some sort of advice about the whole situation and why he should not be with her, because this is not some sort of normal thing that happens in relationships.
It's not cool. If she's smacking you, you shouldn't be with her. Why is she smacking you? Because you're going outside? You need to.
No, I feel she's just crazy. Like, honestly, that's the best way to put it. She's crazy.
You just gotta figure that shit out on your own. Do you need me to call the cops?
No, I'm good. You know, but honestly though, Chad, if there is getting somebody abused, call help, man. Don't get abused.
But that's why I don't take it serious, because as we
Yeah, see, you know, they do it for the clout. They do it for the clout. They do it for the views, and that's why I say I can't fake the content. I can't fake it, and I can't do clips. Like if I get clipped, I can just get clipped because I was funny, or I get clipped because I said something real. I ain't about to get clipped because a girl smacked me in my face. Like what? Come on, bro.
You can see all of this is being handled online because it is the clip. It is the content. Dabo is inviting the humiliation to come to him. He's inviting all of the chopped allegations. He's inviting all of the people that come up to him in public and harass him. He's inviting the abuse that's happening to him on stream because he thinks that this is some sort of content. He believes as if the only way for him to get people to watch him, to enjoy him, to have the clip circulate is if he's getting embarrassed by his girlfriend or by anybody else. And while that may be true, while it does produce views, what is the long-term goal of this? Being the butt of the joke can't be something that carries you throughout your content creation career. I think Dabo's like a young man, so he kind of gets a pass now, but he shouldn't allow this foundation to be set. If anything, these things should happen as a blip in time of some accidental slip up. And then you can go on and proceed to make profit of it, but basically shed that narrative as you get older. Agent did something like that with his whole weight loss situation, you know, compromising the bed and all that stuff that happened then.
Fasted cardio, Agent, works like a charm. Got me down almost 100 pounds. And that's coming from his username is Fat Boy. Believe it or not, if you eat like ass for a whole year, you can't lose that shit in a day. So it's gonna take some time. The homie Agent.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Agent hits the gym in 2K more than in real life. That boy. Come on now.
Oh my god.
Now, instead of taking moments like those moments where he got called out in his 2K comments, or the moment where he broke the bed and the whole bed is compromised meme, and just wallow in it and continue to perpetuate the joke, Agent then flipped that into some content where he lost weight, you know, documented it, encouraged other people to do the same.
You know I'm down 54 pounds? I was a Goliath. Like, I know I'm probably really fat
Bro, the hell was a Goliath? That's crazy.
now. Well, I'm not probably, like, really. Wow, I was just like a blob.
Yep.
You know I couldn't run?
Yeah.
That's wild that I couldn't even run.
Still can't now.
I could run now.
No.
And I think that that's a positive way to turn something that may be potentially humiliating into something positive. The worst thing to do is wallow in it, because if you wallow in it, embrace it, you know, sit there and just take it on the chin like a lot of other people do, then ultimately it becomes your identity and you cannot move past it. I'm thinking about those content creators that have disabilities or birth defects that then become the content and then are made fun of because they basically have birth defects.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
How you doing? What you laughing at?
Hey. OMG, where's your neck?
What the hell you talking about? Why you doing me like?
Heard that she said, "OMG, is just blowing me, bro." Yeah, same thing with him. Like he just blew up because he has no neck. Like he just went viral because he got no neck. Now he got all this money. Like it's sad out here, man. And all he do is get cooked every day, bro. Some people support him, but majority be cooking this man, like, because he got no neck.
Y'all had me feeling this. Y'all should have had me feeling that.
No.
No.
Oh, what you mean? It's right there.
You talking about
It's
the
right
nigga?
there.
Yeah, it's
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't see that shit? Come on.
Was that Molly in the back? Shouts out to Molly, man. WCasting agent. I'm going to try to say this as most politically correct as I can, but there's always been circuses that have always held what people have called freak shows back in the day. But I think that now it is dastardly to be publicizing these things because back then people were wrong. Hell, during the 30s, the 20s, the 10s, when P.T. Barnum and Bailey or whoever else was running around hosting these circuses with these freak shows, was doing it based out of like racism, sexism, or whatever the case may be. They literally had black people, Africans, African Americans, people with disabilities from all different sorts displayed on public, and this is no different than then. I think a lot of people today would say that that stuff was wrong and is wrong, but I try to ask, how is this any different? There's a dangerous line when
I say it all the time, man. I say it all the time. We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves, especially now today. We do it to ourselves. I can't really speak for back then, but for today, y'all in the content creator game, y'all do it to yourselves, bro. Y'all do the humiliation rituals, like y'all do that stuff. Y'all do the clip farming. Y'all do all that just for a clip. And some of y'all favorite creators do it. Some of your favorite creators do it.
different creators bring people like Jake Future on their stream of, laughing with him and laughing at him. And there are some people that take it way too far. All of it is based out of humiliation, and all of it is just, making content at the expense of some of these content creators. Now, these people do have autonomy and they can do what they want to do on their own accord. But again, I ask, what is the long run for a lot of them?
I'm be honest, bro. Everybody think I'm getting paid just good as Mar. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, no, bro. I'm not getting paid 50,000. I'm not getting paid 20,000, bro. I don't understand on like how my YouTube channel game. Everybody else YouTube video I'm in gets views more than me, and I'm like, bro, I'm confused. Why? I'm just pouring my heart.
They're using you, bro. That's what it is. They're using you for views, bro. That's why. So when people go to your page, they ain't going over there to watch your full video. They're going there to cook you, bro. Like, and everybody else, they only know you because you hanging around so and so. Now, if you was just doing your own content, cool. But you've been on so many other people's videos that they don't even want to go to your channel. They only gonna watch you when they see you on somebody else's channel. Like, so they're just gonna cook you, bro. Like, that's what it is.
Hard, y'all, bro. I don't care no more, bro.
That was No Neck Jay going on a long video about his current status in life, TikTok being banned, getting stuff back, views going up, views going down, him being very open and transparent about the money he's making and the views that he's getting on these different social media platforms. And it is not lining up with his lifestyle and growth and success. And I have an idea as to why that's happening. It's because the joke is running out. He says he doesn't understand how.
That too. That's why I said that clip farming stuff, man. All that little hee hee ha, like when it's not real, it's gonna burn out so fast, bro. And it be your favorite creator. Like I'm telling you, it be some of the people that you think is lit like that, it burns out quick. Like yeah, they be up, but it burns out fast because it's always a new trend. It's always a new wave. Always a new clip. It's always a new trend. It's always a new wave. It's always a new clip. That's why it's better to just be original than to chase clips and chase clout and chase views and chase clip farming and aura farming and all, like, because that's gonna run out. It's gonna run out quick. Most viral videos now only last probably like what, a week, if that. Next week's it's a whole new viral video. So like, or a whole new viral skit, a viral dance, a viral song. So it's like our attention spans are so low now due to all these different apps and stuff. Our attention spans are low. So if your content is not original, then you just clip farming, like it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work how you think it's gonna work. And you're not gonna get to where you want to get to in this content game. So
how he can go on other people's platforms and they get views and they make money versus when he does a video and he, gets some views and makes some money. It just doesn't add up the numbers. And that's because what I believe is that he is the butt of the joke in a lot of these other people's videos who have already established fan bases and personalities. Now, not saying that he can't break and shake that moniker, but when you establish the humiliation content, this is what happens. You go down this rabbit hole of constantly being the butt of the joke and nobody realizing who you really are, care for you truly, whether it be your words, your opinions, your views, your lifestyle, or whatever you have to bring to the table. Because if it's not a laugh, then it's not important. You're just a gesture at this point. And that's no disrespect to him. I think that a lot of his content creation career would, mirror exactly what I'm saying. So yeah, naturally on somebody else's channel, when you are brought on like Deshae's, they're going to get views because it's Deshae doing something funny. But these people aren't thinking to follow you to your platform because you're just the laugh of the moment. And when that moment's gone, they're just looking for the next laugh. And it might not come from you. They don't really care. It's going to be presented by Deshae, and that's the only thing that they really care about. And more importantly, I think that he's realizing that he and other humiliation content creators cannot grow up like this. It's cool to get picked on or, be the butt of the joke some of the time. Yeah, I think that's a trait of a good person, somebody who can be the butt of the joke. But to always be the butt of the joke is not good. And especially when you become from 16 to 20, from 20 to 23 to 23 to 28, to getting into your 30s, to getting into your 40s, as you become a man with kids or a woman with kids, family, life, other responsibilities, you don't always want to be known as that humiliation person, the people that people can make fun of going out into the streets. At some point, it's going to weigh on you mentally. And also, you're not going to get the outcome that you want in this whole content creation sphere. At the end of the day, all these people have the opportunity to change their whole persona and personality around. Now, will it mean that they get to hang around the biggest creators? No, but I have seen content creators in real time set real boundaries as to who they are and what they will be represented as. Neon has totally flipped his career in recent times because he has put a stand and said, hey, I'm not going to be a part of that humiliation content. I'm going to do something and make a name for myself. I've seen Fousey in recent times stop doing the crash outs and change his whole personality. It's something that we've got to talk about very soon. But you don't have to always be the humiliation guy. Does that mean that you will be a content creator? Maybe not. But ultimately, you'll have your dignity, your sanity, and most importantly, you won't have people running around challenging you IRL, calling you chopped and making fun of you for having a disability.
Yeah, man. Everything he said was facts. Everything he said was facts. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's why it's better to keep your morals and stand on who you are, stand on what you believe in, rather than chase a clip, or a farm, go viral, like be a humiliation ritual content creator. Like, it's not cool, man. But let me know how you feel about the video in the comments and like and subscribe.